Hello world, welcome back to another update video. Don't know when the last one was. Anywho, leave a comment down below. What do you want to see? Obviously I'm not consistent, but I do have stats and proceeds and sales numbers and all that. And I guess if you follow my GitHub, you can see the code, which is unpleasant, I'm aware of, but I'll clean it up at some point. Yeah. So yeah, here we're gonna go over stats and stuff. So if you like that kind of stuff, stay tuned, stay watching. Yeah. Hopefully we're now in the Xcode thing. Sorry if there's all of a sudden random noise. Anywho, this is Xcode, my current project. Noodling around with migrating stuff. Probably not the most intelligent way to do it, but I suck at migrating, and I should have made Xcode models, or Xcode, Swift data models better. But if you go to, if you find, and I'll get to the crash logs and the stats, if you go to Window Organizer, and I don't know if you all know this, but I found this out, you can come here and pick your app and see crash logs. So I had two devices had a finance kit issue. It's closure number 3. It tells you the file. It's great. And the version number, which is the current version. Last 2 weeks, last day, nothing last day, last year, 2. Look at that, just 2 total. Not bad. Of course, I guess I should look at version. Anywho, that's cool. Good way to track down bugs or crashes. Now let's go over to Safari. I guess we're on the trends page. So if you go last 90 days, and this is subscriptions. This is cool. Events, it tells you like renewals, refunds, cancellations, what have you. But we go to units, and we go to simpler budget. Oh, that went to 7 days, 90 days. So there you go. We have almost 3,000 downloads for this. Let's see, 162, 70. But that's the downloads over the last 90 days, and it's only been out less than 60 days, so not much. You go to sales. Cut that out. You get a couple of sales from some of my simple games here, and I had this app out for half a second, which I think that's me because I tested it, but yeah, simpler budget, yearly options, the most popular. That's, wow, 1.23. So yeah, it's kind of averaging around 100 a day, give or take. That's sales though. The more important number is proceeds in my opinion, because that's the money you'll actually get. And it's, just over 1,000. Of course, we have 70 there, and again, a couple of my little games bringing in some money. So that's kind of the numbers there, but if we go to analytics, I'll show you the analytics on it. And this is why I brought up crashes. I had 14. Like this, again, this has almost been out 2 months, and then like a day or two ago, all of a sudden spike. Thankfully it dropped. But I need to look into apparently Finance Kit, because that's a problem. Or the way I implemented it is a problem. Finance Kit's awesome. Boy, it's pretty awesome. How you can just integrate with things like that. Again, I think I released on the 24th, but we'll pick that range. And the current, well, today's the 6th, but won't go to that. So you can see here, 23,000 impressions, actual page views, which, the number of times an app product page was viewed. Nope, I didn't want to do that. So that's pretty good. And then you got 29% conversion rate, which seems good. I don't know. Again, almost 3,000 downloads. My sessions seem, I think that's good. 3.13. Seems increasing slightly. And then, yeah, it's pretty good there. But let's see. Average retention seems to die off pretty quickly, though. That's not awesome. Or I assume that's not awesome. iPhone makes sense as the device because that's the only thing I'm making it for. But then here, App Store, total download source, App Store search, 96.8. And that's good because that makes me think that the Astro tool is working. So this is the Astro tool, and this is how I'm using to search for keywords. And you can see my app ranks number 2 for that keyword, which is pretty good. And it's got an average 4.5 rating, so better than this one, but obviously a lot less ratings too. Anywho, that's kind of the app and the update. I think I already showed how to find the spacing the thing. Let's see, do I have that? Yeah, so hopefully that was useful. Not sure how often I should update these videos. I'm basically just working on this app and trying to push out updates, optimize it a little bit better, and get in like that sweet App Store money. But yeah, thought I'd update. Like I said, you can check the code out on GitHub. It's currently kind of a mess, but I'm going to clean it up someday. Because, if this app keeps bringing in money, then I should clean things up and make things more maintainable. Right now, it's not. So, we'll work on that. But hopefully this is helpful. I guess leave a comment if you want more App Store stuff. Like my code tutorials. I don't know how much of those I'm going to do. Like my coding is not amazing. See what happens. See if I can get this to, I don't know, profitability. Like make it where I can just work on apps and bring in enough to work from home. If so, then I definitely try to work on my coding capabilities. But right now, I think a couple years ago I probably peaked at my best programming, and I've just been kind of burnt out and irritated about things for the last couple years. But I'm just doing this now because I'm like, well, it costs $100 a year to pay Apple. They take 15%. Then the Astro tool is like $120 or something a year. So $250 a year covers my costs. And so if I can run a business, I suppose, for $250 a year and just work from home, it's a lot better than, since I've gotten out of contract development stuff, I've been doing mostly DoorDash, which is, as of right now, the App Store is currently almost replacing, it's bringing in more money than my DoorDash lately. My DoorDash lately has been getting worse, and I don't know if that's because I've been focusing more on this, and probably is, but it's also, it costs less to do this than, if I'm driving a car all the time, even though I do have an EV, so it doesn't cost me gas anymore. But if I'm driving all the time, I'm putting wear on the tires, I'm wearing out stuff, so that's long-term cost. I think I could do this for cheaper, and if I were getting into it and had more time just to focus on this, then I would maybe dig deeper into code and actually, instead of just making apps, see if I could have fun making some games or do something else. But anyway, that all to be said is I'm not really putting out code tutorials. There's a lot better resources out there, both blogs and YouTube. And I share all the code, so it's all up on GitHub. You can check it out there. And I guess if you want to see like stats and App Store stuff, maybe I'll share that. But I don't know. Again, leave comments. See if there's anything interesting to share here. But until next time, ta-ta.